Hey,
Happy
Whoa.
Friday.
Friday
Happy
day.
It's
pre-Founders
Friday.
Day.
Yay.
Yes.
Mokita's joining the gang. Happy New
Yeah.
Year.
Happy New
Happy
Mokita!
New
Year.
Year.
Mo's
Happy.
back with another Caribbean inspired outfit. One
Oh,
time for whoever his name is.
I mean, I was just trying to represent. You
Represent.
know what I'm saying? It's Founders
Represent.
Day.
that
You know what
part.
It
I mean?
is.
Founders Week.
It is loading. It
It
is
I'm
is.
waiting for
It
the men
is.
to tell us Happy Founders Day.
I mean, I was going to do it
Good
on
evening.
Founders Day, but
Ain't nothing like
happy Founders Day.
ain't nothing like cross
Hey, fella.
recognition. Happy Founders Day.
Oh, thank you,
Did
Dana.
your husband say that? That's what I want to know.
And
Do
Happy
you see
New
my
Year.
husband here?
Ooh,
Ooh.
wow.
All right, B.
If you can't
Belinda
tell
got
me, you sure
Belinda
You
can.
need
got
to
thoughts.
you need to be more like Dana and just say Happy Founders Day. Thank you, Dana.
Acquiesce.
Yeah. Yeah, Roy. Yeah.
Yes, happy Founders Day to the lovely ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha
Thank you.
Sorority
Thank you.
Incorporated.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
And
Thank
happy belated Founders Day to Eb, wherever she
Y'all,
is,
you.
y'all
and
gonna
the
make
Yes,
that
ladies of
and
Delta Sigma Theta.
Mm-hmm.
y'all gonna make that noise on the y'all
The
gonna do that.
second sorority.
No, we don't make noises at your request.
Sorority.
yeah, look, we
That's
don't do it
Mokita
upon
pulling up.
request, do we, Belinda?
Mokita pulling up.
Dana, I'm shocked.
I
See,
am shocked. Let me call Inga
no,
right
no,
now. Let
no.
me call my line sister Inga to help her
See,
husband
what's
real
that
Know
quick.
better.
quid pro quo? She asked me to recognize it. I recognize it. So
Yeah.
I usually don't recognize on request. See, you know what I'm saying? That's how stuff is. All right, don't
Well,
worry
thank
about
you so
I,
much,
I
Dana.
want to. I want to go back to last week for a second. Mokita, you had the ability to and Dana, you all had the ability to kind of watch from the sidelines. And for those of you who weren't with us, we had Fred Taylor, Hall of Famer. He joined in, dropped by. I thought he was just gonna stay for a few minutes, but
Mm-hmm.
something happened and he just stayed the whole hour. Thank you, Fred, for joining us.
Yes.
But there were some comments last week. It was a whole bunch of comments about the cast because some people fell into this Fandy
it.
side of it. I mean, just
Mesmerized.
completely mesmerized. That's right.
Yes.
That's
That's
Thank
right.
you,
Anita.
Sarah Bonita.
Just completely mesmerized. Now, Mokita and Dana, when you all were watching the show, did you see that? Did you see people like not really being themselves? And
I actually had to check the show. I was like, is this my 2 cents? Or is this like a special version?
People
Or
being
like what's going
mouse.
on here? It's like, what's going on here?
yeah,
Yeah, I said,
yeah,
where is the playful banter? Where is the
Yeah.
drink upon big word? I mean, where is
None
all
of
of
that
the
happened,
words
Nikita.
were
none of
gone,
it?
completely gone.
I said everybody's sober. Like, what is happening here?
Ah. Well, it was nice. We had
It was a great show, though.
We had
It was
fun.
really a
we
great
had
show.
fun. We had fun. Look, even Basil was like, I don't even know what show that was. I said, Basil, it was a good show. He's like,
It was a really, really good show.
But it was like, who are those people?
Right.
Right.
No, what it was, oh, they have corporate mode as well.
Yeah.
We can do that.
That's hilarious.
I think it was
We know how to what is it called?
turn it
Switch
on and turn it off.
We have duality.
Yeah.
Yes,
I,
yes.
I just don't know. The Grambling folks and the Hampton folks just didn't show
They
up
did
like
not.
they should, is what I'm trying to say.
I mean, Latif didn't take over or anything. He was so
No, wait.
Right?
Mokita, before he tried to go down that rabbit hole, he got stopped though.
Right.
Oh, okay.
He got put on pause. Like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you a warning
it was.
shot.
Yeah, he was getting ready to go on a tangent.
Hilarious.
How Captain does. I mean,
Hilarious.
Captain
And-
has the ability to take us on a nice little journey.
Listen. Next Christmas we gotta get T a Coogee sweater because he reminds me of like them old Heathcliff Huxtable stories from the old time. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I think he may have one in the closet.
That is hilarious.
Well, I'm gonna tell
I think his Christmas sweater looks something like that too. I'm not gonna
you.
lie.
Yes, you're right about that. You're right about that.
And it was fly though. It was fly.
Yeah, listen, Coochie sweaters were a thing for a while.
They were a thing. And
Especially
it
in
looked like they
Hampton.
were trying to make a comeback for a minute, but it kind of just stopped.
It was like Heathcliff Huxtable, Biggie, and then all of a sudden they went left, and that was we didn't hear
And
from
then
for a
Bishop
while.
Magic Don Juan.
Yeah.
That part. Oh, speaking of Don Juan, weren't we supposed to be having Uncle Chucky on?
Yes. Yeah, you just let me know when you want to have
We gotta
him
make
on.
that happen.
Your uncle, Makita?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
First
He's
of all,
ready. He's ready at any time.
How are we gonna get the camera to fit? Because we got to see the spin. If
We
he's
gotta
on,
Wait,
it just can't.
the first
He
thing
can't
I
be
have
in one
to
of
do.
these squares.
The first thing I have to do
Look
is
at Roy.
Okay. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Wait,
For that
listen.
jacket.
Listen, the first thing I'm gonna have to do is a tutorial to make sure he can get on screen. 'Cause he's old school, y'all.
Mokita.
Oh my goodness.
That's my uncle. Love him to death.
I
He's
was
still
telling you-
working too, y'all.
He need the one click. There. Boop, boop.
Right.
Here. All right. Gotcha.
Right.
Or to have one of my little cousins sitting right next to him.
Did you guys get to see our boy Kanye? He has a lot going on
Your boy,
right
your
now.
boy Kanye.
Whose boy did I say? I said it
You
was.
said our boy.
Our boy.
Yeah, your boy.
Yeah.
Well, I will
That's
tell
correct.
you this. There was that
Kanye.
conversation about who could get on stage with Jay-Z, and I'm gonna say Kanye can get on stage with
And
Jay-Z.
do what? Stand there? What are you talking
Versus.
about? No, ma'am.
In the verses.
There will, first of all, there will be no Jay-Z without Kanye. Let's
No,
go.
ma'am.
No way.
You better,
No, ma'am.
you better look it up. You better look it up.
No
You better
I
look
think
it
it goes both ways. It goes both ways.
The other way
No.
Who
around.
produced
No,
what?
ma'am.
Yes.
It's
No.
the other
Okay,
way around.
so I get what you're saying, but Jay-Z
don't.
was already in motion before Kanye
Established.
came on. Now, he may have taken him
He
to
was.
another level,
He wasn't.
but he was already in motion.
Yes.
He wasn't.
Kanye
Kanye
got
was
signed to
still
Rockefeller.
talking to his mother in Chicago or wherever, while Jay-Z
Yeah.
was already making moves.
Yeah, I mean, Jay-Z
Yeah,
was,
but
Jay-Z
that
was
don't mean they
hot.
last. It don't mean they last.
That stuff that he was putting out then, it was okay. It was
It was
okay.
He may have
Okay.
taken him to the next level.
The blueprint came out before Kanye.
Yes.
Before
Right.
Kanye blew
No,
up.
it did.
Right.
It did. That's when
I
he started
understand
crossing over. But if you look at Jay-Z's body of work, the stuff that's
his
been after, it's
biggest
big
hit,
stuff. That's
Kanye.
Kanye.
You
see
better take up for your wife.
and then
You
you
better
had
take
the
up for your wife
444
more than
album.
Mike's.
The
Yes,
444
I'm
album
Indiana,
when Kanye
Miami.
was
I wish
not
I were
on
in
it.
Florida.
It
I
wasn't
really
that
do.
good.
Do the research.
444 was critically
Okay.
acclaimed, though, Roy. It was great. What are you
Do
talking
your
about?
research.
Listen,
really
Dwight,
need to stop yourself.
I love
Be
Jay-Z.
better.
Die
I don't
hard
give a-
Jay-Z guy.
I'm not going to
Jay-Z
discredit.
made
I'm not
Kanye
going to
and
discredit.
Beyonce. What are you
I'm not
talking
going to
about?
discredit Kanye's hit,
Beyonce,
that he produced.
No.
but Hard Knock
Yeah.
Life Volume 2,
Happy
the
Father's Day.
Blueprint,
Reasonable
were
doubt.
all pre-Kanye.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
when
and
you think
what-
about Jay-Z's body
What
of
is
work,
that banger
let's
from
also
those
think-
albums that come on right now and you're trying to turn it up?
I'm thinking about
No,
Pharrell produced classics. I'm thinking about there were a bunch of other producers that produced Jay-Z bangers that you're discounting
Yes,
when you
Derek.
say that
Yep,
when you say that Kanye was that guy.
What's up, Derek?
I know, Derek. It's live right now on YouTube on the
I
Coast.
love his avatar. That's a great
Yeah, that's
avatar.
nice, right?
Let me tell you, Derek Wood. We got to bring Derek Wood.
Look at
Derek,
him.
oh
I
my
love
goodness.
that.
Let me tell you, Derek Woods is Chi-Town.
All right.
Chi-Town. And everything that started with my Adidas
Okay.
is Derek Wood.
Derek, yes.
All
that's
of my marketing stuff, just the thought process of it.
Woods.
Nice.
Derek Woods, touch
Yeah.
it. Come
I want
on.
an avatar like that.
Yes, Derek Woods. You
We
got
see you, King. We see you, King.
see you. Now, but look, let's take it back. What I was really trying to say about Kanye. Now, I keep trying to go to verses, but I'm bringing myself back. Did you guys see what happened with him? He has this battery charge. This weekend, he hit a photographer. He hit a photographer at LA.
All right, pull
Barry
up
said he
there.
about to pull up. Cut it out, JG. No, I can't. I can't stop it. Those are facts, man. It's 22.
Gary's a guy. We used to pull up to Adidas. They had the DJ playing live music up in that thing, and you gonna charge me $300 for 2 tracksuits and walk away still happy.
That's the man right there.
Yeah. And then Kanye, another Kanye thing that happened. He put out this song that's gonna drop tonight at 9:00. You all heard about that one, right?
Wait a minute. Go back to the battery pack. What did you say about what
He's
happened?
under
No.
Battery
a
pack.
He's
battery.
got battery charge.
Allegedly,
He's charged with battery.
Oh, I'm like battery pack. He
Mokita?
changing the game, ain't he?
Battery
Look,
pack.
he might
What's
go
it down
down there
tomorrow?
He put some Yeezy batteries out. What are you saying?
Listen, hey,
Listen,
With his newest.
don't
Mokita,
don't make me go to the back cave and come up with some batteries, and then y'all gonna be looking at me like, oh dang, we was laughing, but
Kanye gonna be in the next Iron Man. So I mean, who knows?
what were you about to say, Dwight? Did I say that?
no. When you said battery charge, I actually thought the same thing. Mokita was like, the
Thank
Kanye
you,
is he going Tesla? What's he doing? Is he
right.
Elon Musk now?
thank you, Dwight. Thank you,
But-
Dwight.
but then it clicked. So I got you. Jay.
Yeah.
They closed that battery shop on US1.
Stop it.
Okay, so go ahead, Jay.
All right, so he has a new song out with The Game, and it's actually going to be leaked. Well, it was leaked, and that's what caused all the controversy. It'll be dropped tonight at 9:00. The title of it is "My Life Was Never Easy," and the part of the song that has everybody kind of going array right now on the internet.
On the internet.
On the internet.
The
internet is his line that talks about Kim.
And Pete Davidson.
Yes.
Well, not Kim. It talks about, I was going to say Kim's boyfriend, but yes, it talks about Pete Davidson and what he would do to his butt.
Oh.
Well, that sounds worse than what it
kick
is.
his butt, Mokita.
Wait a minute.
Kick his butt. Not what he
You
was.
know what?
Oh.
Battery.
Everything. It's too much.
Mokita. I mean,
Mokita
your
is
daughter-
just
my
like
mind-
Kanye's
my
on
mind
some
went back to
different
work. I
stuff,
was like,
Mokita, your daughter goes away to college and all of a sudden
Dana.
new hair, new thoughts. I'm like, what happened?
I'm
Since your
like,
daughter left,
Kanye is
Mokita?
tripping. What is happening here?
yeah.
You say Kanye that turned into the booty warrior, like
Yeah.
I
With a battery
want
charger.
I mean,
You
first
said
of
he
all,
gonna do
ain't
what with the
nobody
battery?
looking at
You said
Kanye
that turned
West
into
as a tough guy, right?
Fleece
you
Johnson
talking about
all of a
kicking
sudden.
somebody in his butt. You talking about Pete Davidson. You're such a tough guy, Kanye.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, this is a great way to
Shout out
come back.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Fleece Johnson, by the way. Okay.
And then in other news,
The battery charger bandit.
my goodness, Alec Baldwin will hand over his cell phone to authorities this week in regards to the Russ investigation. We've seen him with that cell phone. I mean, how many times did they show shots of him in the throes of filming
Walking back and forth.
on that cell phone?
Yeah.
He
So
was
did
on
you
that
all
picture.
see
He was on
the-
the phone with Verizon erasing his records right then and there.
Wow.
But his
Hey,
cell
did
phone
you
stuff
see the
goes back
interview he did?
to him,
Did you see the
him
interview
and
he
his
did?
daughter.
Did you see the interview that he did?
Right.
Yeah. The one where he was saying that he doesn't know where the bullet came from because
The gun.
the gun. What'd you say, Dan? The bullet came from the gun.
I'm no scientist, but I do believe the bullet came from the gun.
I didn't even have to sleep at the Holiday Inn Express for that one.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, he even refused training, gun training when they were going through. They were talking about going through to go through the practice, hold a gun and how to pull it and all this stuff. He denied it.
No, I got
See,
it.
the bottom line of all of that in my mind now, that is not my career path. I have no idea what they do. But to me, it seems like the prop person would be responsible because it doesn't matter how he handles the gun if there's no bullets in it. Why are there live rounds in the gun?
Right.
Well,
Right.
a trainer would tell you to treat every weapon when you grab it like it's
Got you. Understood.
That's
Whether it's a prop guy or not, right?
Right, but why are there live rounds in the gun? You know what I mean?
Right. No, that's
Should be
facts.
dummies, right? And the gun.
maybe his
Supposed to
mask
be.
was infused with alcohol. Something will come out. We'll figure something.
Oh, Dana, that's a good idea.
No,
Is that possible? Right?
No, I'm saying like I'm talking about that's a good idea for an
Oh, like a
election.
business strategy.
Yes.
Can you do that?
I mean, hey,
Wow.
You can put like a
Wow.
mist in it and never mind. No.
listen, I'm all about
Dana, hey, somebody about to patent that, Dana.
I like that.
listen.
I like
Listen.
We need to talk more when we get off the air
Hello,
tonight.
yes, yes. And then
Let me
next week
text
we
you
all
first,
have on
Belinda, so
masks.
you know what my number is.
Right, right, Dana, that part.
Hey, say it again, Dana.
That was not on the air. That was off the air.
You said text, yeah, I'm gonna text you first so you know my number.
First of all,
Right.
you said call me right before we jumped off. It was a whole mess. Anyway, Belinda, you was like, call me, Fred. I was like, wait a
Call
minute.
me because we
Wait
need to
a
talk.
minute.
Hilarious.
Because Jessica would not
That's
let me
right,
talk to
B.
you right now. Call me.
B, you better get that business. You better get that business.
Well, he better call from a number that she knows.
Exactly.
Fred,
Really?
Fred already deleted the number. She ain't calling back. He deleted the number.
Oh Lord.
That man said, I need a
Some
real help.
numbers that I don't
I
recognize.
need a real help, and she let me all the way down.
Right.
He said.
He threw you a lob, Belinda. He threw you a lob on the show.
Let me go back and check.
Yeah, you better check. You better check. You better
That's
check.
right.
You
Anita,
you
you're
the
lying.
Yes, that's right. Oh,
Okay,
God.
Chicago Rilla.
Hey, Chicago, we see you.
That's Derek.
That's Derek.
That's
Belinda,
Okay, D.
checking us
he
out
got
on
the Adidas
YouTube.
on too. You see him? He changed his
Yeah.
picture.
Yeah. He's like, this is
Versatile.
in the
That's
shy
his YouTube
town.
picture.
This is what we do in the shy town. That's what I'm
right.
talking about. All right, that's
All
right.
right.
Chicago Rilla, we need you. That was,
Absolutely.
I'm
Yeah,
calling you.
he's boots on the ground too. He's all about the community. So
Yes, yes. Welcome to the show, TT.
Hola.
Miss AG.
TT,
Hola, gang.
Hello.
Thanks
Hey.
for
April,
coming and hanging
you-
out with us.
Hey,
You
April.
wrestling alligators? Where you at? In Everglades? What's going on? What's going on?
Don't act like you don't know this backyard. Don't act
Oh,
like
oh, come on. Slow down.
plenty pool parties back here. Don't even act like that.
True,
it's
true,
her.
true.
Marcus role playing.
No.
Marcus.
That's it. Okay. Listen,
Don't bring up this bad news.
listen. Brian Flores, head coach for the Dolphins, release.
He was making too much progress.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
winning.
We don't want to get too good. We don't
Yeah.
Never
Why are we checking
seen
for him?
something.
We wasn't even checking for him until he got fired. Really, realistically.
we don't.
I've never seen so many dolphins cry in my life.
You're
I've
right.
seen him cry in
Yeah.
the last 48
But you
years.
gotta understand, Belinda, if you ever want to make real money,
Yes.
do
I do.
an exclusive Dolphins fans
I do.
mental health therapy
Yeah.
thing because
Yeah.
we've all been in abusive relationships since the 1980s.
Oh
All
my
of us,
goodness.
all of us,
Since Dan
all of us
Marino.
out here need therapy because we
Got
have
it.
been out here
Got it.
I
hoping
used to
and
reach
wishing.
out to what's his name? He was like a great Dolphins player, and he smoked weed a lot back in the
Ricky
90s.
Williams. Ricky
Ricky
Williams.
I used to reach out to Ricky Williams. We used to, just
Listen,
Ricky
exchange
had,
some information.
Ricky had a lot going on. I mean,
But
Yeah.
stopped after that.
Ricky was
What is he
ahead of
doing?
his time when you
I'm
think
just talking about the
marijuana.
fans.
Yeah,
I mean, Belinda. I'm just talking about the fans for real.
I think
Like,
about Pam, my friend Pam. She was
listen, we all
not
out
in
here
good
hurting
space.
every time they let us down.
Mm.
Every time. I want to get 6 of them to be my pallbearers when I
Yeah,
die,
Right.
so that they can
There
let
is-
me down
There
one
is
more time.
no fan.
Somebody
This is
said they
it.
can let you
Let me down just
time.
one more time.
Dwight,
Break
there is
you down
no,
one more time.
there is no hurt like a Cleveland Browns fan hurt. I don't
Oh.
care what none of y'all
See,
say.
but Cleveland Browns fans never really had it like that. The Dolphins,
we
we
did.
still out here. We still out here living off of 1970s hype. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
we
When
still
we
out here
had
like
Jim,
Joey
listen,
was undefeated in '72. I was
when
born
we
in
had
77.
Jim Brown, we had it all. You know what I mean?
What was that? What 50 what
Yes.
1950?
But see,
So we got you beat, Dwight. You know,
but
we
see,
go back.
the
We go back further
Ravens
than
messed
you.
y'all up. The real Browns are in Baltimore.
Yes.
Now. So that's
Exactly.
Art
There you go.
Modell messed us up.
that's
There
what
you
happened.
go.
Y'all
Well,
tried to
look,
hype it back up.
y'all. Our boy's not here, Miles. You know, with the entanglement.
Yes, with the
But
entanglement.
let me tell you. Will Smith is in the news again.
Is that his son?
No.
No.
She's
Come
trying
on,
to start
Basil.
something.
Come on, Basil. Come on.
This boy is gonna be the person playing him in
the new Fresh Prince.
the new
It's
Oh.
the reboot of Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
They call it Bel Air.
Bel Air. It's gonna be on Peacock on February the 13th.
West
hope it does well.
Philadelphia, born and raised. Whew.
Yes. So it takes place in
I
taking
don't.
on what we deal with right now.
I have a
Something
challenge.
semi-normal.
I have a challenge though. As
Oh,
the
Giselle, please stop.
as the chunky dude on the show, I'm mad that the Uncle Phil is skinny. I'm a little upset that the new Uncle
Oh,
Phil
wow.
that they got a skinny Uncle Phil. What's up? What's up with bald bearded dudes who are I mean, Uncle Phil gave us all hope.
Yes.
You are hilarious.
This
Man.
new Uncle Phil,
Yeah.
he looked like he wears skinny jeans and show his ankles.
You are
Wow.
You sound like hip rockstar haters. I don't know if y'all saw it, and I'm digressing a little bit, but there's this thing. Remember that a couple of months back we had this article in Savoy magazine that was talking about the awards that we
Yes.
won in the advertisement competition. Well,
Yeah.
we had these comments underneath the post on Facebook. This guy named Matthew. Can't remember his last name, but if I did, I would have
You
said
have no name on our show.
look, but this is what he did. He's like, this has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but he's like, the company, you're in the magazine talking about the top Black executives. You're only in the 13th percentile of corporate America. You need to aspire to do things greater. You're such a racist. You are trying to be it's all about Black people. That's why you all have all these problems.
Oh, when you have trolls, that's when you know you made it.
It's great.
Yeah, when you have trolls, you know you
that
made
means
it.
he's been all up in
That's
it.
it.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's been all up in it.
you got a dedicated
Yes.
man. You got a
I
dedicated
love
man. That's
it.
good.
I mean,
And look, he brought a couple people along with him too. They was
yes,
cool.
yes, he brought them on. And I'm like, okay, so does that apply when it's the women corporate producers of the year and top women executives? It's a sexist situation? I mean, what?
Right.
I don't understand. Why
What
do you
is
think
this?
that? Yeah.
A troll is a lovely thing.
Hello. That's right.
You made it. Cheers to Hip Rock Star because y'all made it. Y'all got trolls.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Rockstar. Go here, Rockstar with the little troll.
More trolls in 2022. Bring it.
Yeah.
Yes, we
More
love it.
success means more
Find out
trolls.
some
So
more
bring
We're
it
here
on.
for it. We're here for it. And getting back to the big guys with the bald heads. I'm just saying, you reminded me of Matthew. Like,
Trolling Uncle Phil.
Yeah, I'm like,
Damn.
let Uncle Phil live. I'm saying he applied for the role. He auditioned. They thought that he was the best. And here you go, coming saying.
Here's my beef though, Jessica. Here's my problem. It's like I looked at the little trailer for the show.
The little trailer.
The little trailer.
There you go.
Yeah, he trolling. He trolling. Go ahead, Dwight.
Here's the thing. I want the show to have mad success. But what I'm saying is, it seems like a lot of these newer Black shows coming out is like the whole cast just came home from brunch. That's what it looks like. Like the whole cast be wearing pastel suits. The whole cast be wearing and I'm just saying, like, the thing I appreciate about the old Fresh Prince was, you had like a broader diversity. Like it just looked like real life. Like Uncle
Mhm.
Phil had been through some stuff. Aunt Viv
Representation,
had been
real
through some stuff.
representation.
Like
Mhm.
now it's like you got this very sort of super polished, sophisticato kind of like neo, whatever they're trying to do. And it's just like, I get it. It's cute. I get it's trendy. But what I'm saying is there's a greater diversity of black people that are out there, and we are not all very like slick and polished. Sometimes we just rough around the edges, and that's what I appreciated about the old show.
Yeah, Uncle Phil was the man too. With
Yes,
that
he
law,
was.
look with
I
that law
resemble that
degree.
remark.
Yes, he was. He was a judge, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was a
Yes,
judge,
he
or
was.
was a judge.
lawyer, and then a judge.
Yeah, yeah.
But here's the thing, though, Dwight. To your
Yes,
point, though, what you see
Derek. I'm here with you for the skinny feel. I mean,
when you turn on,
let the man be what he is.
but when you turn on TV now, I mean, a lot of times now you might see more of us now on TV, but it's not sometimes a true representation of really what we really see. So when you see the cat, like I'll see the casting. The daddy will have nappy hair, the mama will have nappy hair, and then one child will look like they're from another country,
Say
and the
it.
other child will look like they'll
Yes.
be from, and you're just going like,
Say
wait,
it,
that's
Roy.
not
You like, now whose child is that?
like, wait, this is not like, I
It
think
don't make
what happens
sense.
with us, we want representation, but we want real and
Yeah.
true representation. So it tells you that a lot of times we're not the ones who's really casting
Right.
these folks.
Now to that end, I would
I was gonna
say
say they all look
they
right.
fixed that on this show. Like the old show was like Uncle
That
Phil and the old Aunt Viv, yes, could have had all of those kids. But when they brought the new Aunt Viv on, it was like, wait a minute, something's awry.
Right,
On
she
this
was
show,
light-skinned.
on this version, it does look like they're all very well could be related to one another. Like they did a better family casting. I give credit to Will Smith being the executive producer on this one, and I guess addressing that issue. But I'm just saying, like I get like all black people are beautiful, and I say that full stop. And so I think there needs to be a better representation of all black people and their diverse beauty, all sizes, shapes, and the whole 9 yards, and not just like, we're all living in Bel Air, fitted, suited, living in
Dwight said,
Baldwin Hills.
I don't see me.
I don't see me up in there. Uncle Phil was me.
Well,
Okay?
I'm gonna tell you
I
this.
see some little skinny guy with skinny jeans.
You know what I'm saying?
We're welcoming all the shades, all the shapes, all the sizes, and so is British Vogue this month. They
Yeah,
have
they did.
all
Yeah, they did.
African,
Yes.
No, I didn't see that.
all African color. Yes. Beautiful
Nice.
black women.
Yes.
Doing
Every one of them.
Yes.
Nice hair and all.
Bring on the chocolate.
Yeah. Welcome to Black History Month. 20
That's British.
days. Yes.
British Vogue.
British Vogue.
Because American Vogue is not that forward thinking, I guess.
American Vogue is American Voguing. They are doing what they have always
They're
done.
always doing what they're doing. There we go.
Let's
So
petition
coming up
club.
on TV.
Yes.
Yeah, it is the Emmett Till story. It's a series,
Yeah.
Women of Movement and his legacy and how his mother became a civil rights leader. It comes on what station is that?
ABC, on
ABC.
Thursdays. Yes.
ABC. Yeah,
It's also on Hulu.
Yes, it is.
and Hulu. Mm-hmm.
It was out on
Yeah.
the first two.
And they just posthumously gave Emmett Till and his mom a Congressional Gold Medal as well.
Nice.
That just dropped. Even though the Senate can't give us voting rights, they were able to vote unanimously to award Emmett Till and his mom
Damn,
a
Dwight.
gold medal. I'm just saying.
Boy,
It's
you already
true.
you preaching right now. You preaching
Yeah.
right now.
True.
Dwight, while you have the floor, tell us about this Supreme Court situation with Biden and the COVID mandate.
During in the midst of the pandemic, Biden gave private companies the green light to issue vaccine mandates for their companies, right? So if you're McDonald's or whomever and you decide you want to make a vaccine mandate for your company that says everyone has the vaccine, you had the ability to do it under the Biden rule. The Supreme Court now is saying that rule is unconstitutional and that these companies do not have the authority to just blanket create a blanket vaccine mandate, and it's coming on the I guess in the midst of these companies getting ready to mass fire people
Mm.
who are unvaccinated. So those folks would now have the authority to, I guess, retain their jobs under the Supreme Court ruling. So it'll be interesting to see what happens over the next few months.
Mm.
I'm curious as to. I was just thinking about how, what is the economy gonna look like when we always hear that there's not enough workers to work, and then you put this mandate in, and then folks are not working. I mean, it just does it, increasingly tell the story of just us having such a shortage of workers.
I think that's the reason why they did not approve it, because people are like, whatever. And they're saying, whatever, I'm not going to work. And since you're not going to offer me or give me a job, now I'm going to apply for benefits. And that
Right.
they don't want to pay all of that.
The government doesn't want to pay that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think that was a big thing as to why they did it, because it was going to be too much.
You know, I've been looking at a lot of places, just restaurants and grocery stores closing early. They're running out of food. They don't have people to work. It's just it's really it's getting ready to be real.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
And then there's some other thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I think what it's telling us all is to be ready, right?
Yes.
And to try to make yourself, recession proof and make your family bulletproof. If you're not doing that, if you haven't done it before and now it's coming back up again and you don't do something, that it's on you.
Yeah. You have to fortify yourself. You got to be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out here in the backyard trying to figure out how to get this garden right.
Yeah.
Right.
See,
I know a master gardener. If you want her number,
Nice. Yes, for real. Yeah.
But
I
Belinda,
mean, you had her at Master Gardener, Belinda, but then you lost her when you said her. Because Mokita wanted a little somebody, helping to plant some tomatoes in the backyard. Go ahead. I saw you, Mokita. I got you.
Where's William?
I'm not going to say a word. Belinda, are you really going there too? Oh, babe, come on.
I'm sorry.
I thought I said J15 is tomorrow. And I'm just hanging out. I got things to do. I'm just enjoying myself.
Mokita saw Baby Boy, this past week. And was just like, I'm gonna grow me some tomatoes, put my little table out there. Now she's just looking for somebody to open that refrigerator door.
Melvin was out in that garden.
Mokita said, "Bring on Melvin. Come on, Melvin."
That is hilarious. Where I was trying to go was that.
to your glass.
Middle of the sentence.
Long as it ain't Tito's in that glass, we're gonna be all right.
We're good. I hope you never have Tito's in your house ever again.
Ever. I think that was mine. That's what happened.
Oh.
I think I left it over there.
We had restocked the bar.
Oh, so the one I left over there was not in existence no more. Okay.
So basically, where is the one April left?
I think April is
still there. It's actually still there. It's still there.
No, it's still there. See. I'm like, so what are you saying?
Evaporated.
Yeah. But I was keeping the conversation going with the COVID part because Kyrie Irving. Did you see what happened with him? Now we talked about last week that they were going to bring him back to play the away games, right?
Which he did. And balled out.
Now, did you see what happened now and what they're discussing now? No,
I didn't. Tell me.
Hey, Chaz. Chaz, do you see who's also watching? D Woods. That's right. Yes. D Woods is in the building. Derek Chaz is the creative director for Hit Rockstar. Has been since 2009. That's right. Yes, he is there. He is there. He's okay. But back to what I was trying to say.
Time for the YouTube networking. I see you.
What I'm trying to say is the NBA is supposed to be changing the rules to say something about the teams can now pay the fines, pay a small fine for the player who is not vaccinated to play
Home games.
home games because
Plus,
those
I mean,
are games that he can't play.
here's the other part of it, though. What they're really not saying is that
He
when
lost money.
Kyrie, well, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Right.
When Kyrie Irving plays,
That
when
part.
Kyrie Irving plays, attendance is up. When
Yes.
Kyrie Irving plays, viewership, TV views are up.
It's all about the
Kyrie
money.
Irving also came in on the heels of when remember Aaron Rodgers talked about what he was taking, and Kyrie Irving was like, "Hey, I don't want to take anything." He got blasted, but now you come back and you realize, "Hey, this guy right here is not that bad, and we love this guy."
Why was it different, Dabadu? Why was it different between Aaron Rodgers and Kyrie?
First of all,
the complexion
football
for protection.
we know that.
So that made that they had to change the rules because they couldn't pressure people.
Ask
if they
Stephen A.
let it
Smith
go.
about it.
That needs to be a sound bite for my 2 cents.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
complexion for the
other
protection.
part
I
is
predicted that.
You predicted what?
I predicted that there was going to be a great soundbite from.
Dana. Yeah.
Yeah.
She did.
I
Right before
got
the
an
episode.
alley oop from TT from April.
There you go.
Good job.
April was the Kyrie
He's a team.
Irving of that moment. That was
That boy just be connecting stuff.
Connector. Well, I want to know what is going on with all of our HBCUs.
We getting too much attention, Lord Jesus.
Too many
You had
transfers.
bomb threats this week at Spelman,
We getting too much attention.
Howard, University of Arkansas, at Pine Bluff,
what April said.
Memorial.
Racists didn't know they existed until a couple
Central.
weeks
I'm
ago.
gonna tell you who it was. It was Florida State.
Right.
Another decommit. Look,
It
one
was
more
Florida
decommit.
State.
I thought you were going to say Kanye West.
I thought he was getting ready to say something profound. That's hilarious.
That's funny. Like,
How dare you take the number one ESPN recruit from our school?
TT, you're right though. Too much exposure.
It is. It's too
Yeah.
much exposure. Yeah, they like.
But I mean, we're damned if we do, we're damned if we don't. We need the exposure because we need the money. So
more trolls on a different level. But
Absolutely.
Success brings on haters.
Hello. That's right, Chaz.
Yeah. And we just gonna have to secure our HBCUs. That's
Right.
it.
Yep. Look, more money, more problems.
On every level. Yeah.
Because I totally believe that we can, keep our HBCUs open. I mean, we love the money from no, that was what I was about to say. But no, I shouldn't say it like that. I mean, there's a place for everybody, but we love the money from the big corporations and the donations that come in. But we ourselves can continue to fund our HBCUs. I mean.
I agree with you. I think one of the challenges they have, which has been good but also difficult, is a lot of those are state funded.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not gonna understand my plight from a cultural standpoint, so you don't see no use for no use for that school over there.
Yeah.
You are correct.
Well, staying on the haters gonna hate. Did you all see the comment that the Georgia deputy made on this Facebook post that was talking about the 3 men who were convicted? We talked about this last week.
Wait a minute. Wait, you're trying to tell me they're racist police? I'm
Shut up, Dwight.
I am mind blown right now. I don't even know how to function right now. I can't believe this.
This guy.
Unbelievable.
This guy. Well, he's suspended.
That's
I'm not really sure if
is he suspended or fired. Like those are two different things.
Fired. Exactly. Right.
They never get fired. They never get fired.
Come back after 10 days outdoor. What?
Right. You've been on vacation? Oh, okay.
They never get fired.
You got a tan?
Shoot, you get suspended. It's just 10 days.
And you're on vacation somewhere.
It's like he's got COVID. That's all.
And was he suspended with pay? You know what I mean? Like,
right. Of course he was.
Like,
I mean, we have to ask that.
Still?
Of course.
Like, I don't know.
That's called vacation.
Exactly. You know, just whatever, man.
So he couldn't say that out loud. He couldn't say it out loud.
Yeah.
That's probably what the sheriff told him. He was like, "Geez, man, that was
No,
that was a break room conversation."
but you know what?
We
We need to let them keep saying it out loud. We need to know who we need to be looking for. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Trust me, we
Yeah.
know. Most of them. I mean,
Everybody in that community
You
already
already
knew
know.
Right.
the
Wait,
ones who
wait.
refuse to show that they not, like Muhammad Ali said before. He say, if you got 1,000 coming at you, and 20 of them not, and they're not fighting them other 1,000, all of them.
Look, Dana, we gonna treat it like a gun. Look, we gonna treat it like you said you treat a weapon.
Right.
It's always loaded.
Right.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh, well, let me tell you.
Oh Lord.
That
First of all,
thing-
Jahiem needs to have several seats.
Listen, that thing was funny.
And for those of you who do not know the story,
Oh my goodness.
Jahiem publicly challenged Usher to a versus.
Stop it.
Yes.
Right.
I like Jahiem too. I like
Look,
Jahiem.
not
is a hell of a
first,
girl.
not saying that I don't
Ooh.
like Jahiem. I like Jahiem,
Right,
songs,
Ellen.
right?
Yeah.
However, sir, you
Usher?
barking up the wrong tree. Like that's not wait, Usher.
Listen,
Well, he's
Usher.
just trying to
Wait,
get
that's like, look, but that's what one of the comments said. They were like, Usher, yeah, Usher. Like,
Did you
talking
name it
about
like
Vegas
I was
residency.
about to say
Usher?
currently doing the Vegas
The-
residency, and
The
you
Diamond Platinum album,
you
Usher.
doing a residency at the IHOP on Route 96.
He's just trying to
It's not sold out.
listen.
Right.
He's just trying to get some
Uh-huh.
light. He's
Okay.
trying to get some shine, y'all. Don't do him like that.
Listen,
No,
and
yes,
then
we
when-
should do it like that. You ain't got you. First of all,
Yes,
you're in the wrong weight class.
Right.
If you said,
That's the
if you
wrong
said
weight
Trey
class.
Songs or something
He
like
meant to say
that,
Tank. He
Listen,
meant to
I'm
say
like,
Tank.
one of the guys was like, Usher at what church?
Wait.
Usher.
You know I love
Which one?
Jahiem. I have a
Not at my
affinity
church.
for him on tour. So, you know.
Jahiem had a good run, but he does not have a catalog. to
Jahiem
even get
had a
close.
he didn't have a good run,
Listen.
Dwight. He had a good jog.
Right.
A good strut.
One of my friends
Short-lived.
was like, I don't even listen to their music like that, but I know more Usher songs than I do Jahiem. I said, Jahiem know more Usher songs than he know of his. Like, he is tripping.
April.
Shoot, he
But
knows
it's facts,
more
though.
songs than his too. It's
Facts.
facts.
It's
Like,
facts,
sir,
though.
come on now. Let's not do that.
Yeah,
Come on,
Jahiem.
Jahiem.
Though.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
We can
funny.
keep
Yeah.
making movies.
Yes, yes. 3
Go
seats.
for
real.
three
Those
seats.
several seats. Those several seats. That was so in the comment section.
Ooh, that thing was funny.
Oh my goodness.
But Jahiem knew what he was doing. That's
He
the
did it
part
to
where
get
he
buzzed.
knows exactly what he's doing.
Oh yeah, because somebody gonna pick up the phone and call, be like, "Where you at right now?"
Exactly.
I mean,
Like,
and
you
it made
busy?
all of us go back and look and say, did we miss something?
Well, it made some of us go back to listen to his music.
Right.
Right. He got
And
some.
then
He got some streams
and-
off of that.
And it was at that moment that you realized he had one album.
It was a good album.
It's gonna be him
It's a
and
solid
Tank. It's
album.
gonna be a 15-minute versus him and Tank.
What's the
Right,
song?
like a mini versus.
What's the song that he has about coming home or something? What
Just
is
in
it?
case I don't make it home tonight.
Listen, they was like, listen, one of the comments was like, Alexa, play Just in Case I Don't Make It Home Tonight on repeat. Because that's the only song he has. I'm like, oh no.
I think it'll be great if Usher comes out and remakes Jaheim's entire album.
Ooh, that would be dirty.
Wow.
That would be dirty.
You are so bad tonight.
Look,
Jahiem, if you
and
look-
sell it out.
Look, Jahiem, if
It's
you
the
watching
person.
this, I'm still a fan.
It's
Like,
the
give it up
person, not the
free.
music.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if
Horrible.
Jahiem wants a verse, I got somebody who's gonna go against him who's gonna beat him. Cousin
Who?
Glenn. Cousin Glenn.
Oh,
Yeah, Lord.
Cousin
Glenn
Glenn's
will.
gonna be
Yeah.
Doesn't
Y'all
got
get off
some-
Jahiem. Y'all get off him now.
I mean, he put
We
it
don't
out
have
there.
to get down. He trying
Mokita, actually, you can set it up.
Let's
Jahiem
ask
versus
her
Uncle
direct-
Chucky. Come on.
Did you Mokita, direct question to you.
Mhm.
Was it appropriate for Jahiem to challenge Usher? I'm
It was
just
not.
asking.
It
Oh,
was not.
okay. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
It was not. I just like him. You know what I mean? We was on tour. He was a nice guy. I just like him.
It's no
But,
problem.
I mean, we did have fun with him. He
We
was
did.
Very, he was,
not a
he
bad
was very
person.
nice. Okay, but in the same breath, did we not have fun with Usher?
Right.
We did.
Okay.
He did.
Oh, I'm just.
And did Usher have more music
Not
to
even
share?
the same weight class.
He
He
I guess I just
Usher
feel a little
is
bad for him. That's
heavyweight.
all.
Right.
But he put himself
Heavyweight.
out there, Mokita. He did
I
that.
know.
Jahiem is a lightweight.
I mean, he did it to be provocative. I'm assuming. I mean,
did.
Invite him to the
he
show
had
next week, Jessica.
He had to know better. There you go. There you
Just
go.
bring him on. Let him explain what his rationale was.
Right.
Yeah.
So what were you thinking?
And then have him
Call
run
Jahiem.
down a quick
Yeah.
20
Give me your
songs.
top 20.
Yeah, just 20.
Give me your 20. Give me your 20.
Give me your 20 now. Go.
Oh, Tank.
Yeah,
He
that's
would
what I
have
said.
said,
Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tank will beat
That's
the
your
brakes
song.
off of
That's
him
your
too.
Come on.
Helen
Tank will
said
beat him.
Tank. I like that.
15-minute verses. We ain't even got to,
Give me your 20. Go.
Y'all crazy.
Woo!
the only.
Dwight Fraser,
Be
Mike
the first
Tomlin
verses in
is
an IG story.
now the NFL's only active black head coach.
I think he's a little untouchable.
Well, that goes without saying. He's never had a losing season. Like Mike Tomlin's there till he
Like
decides
Jamie
he wants
Foxx
to
right
step down. But the problem is the fact that 70% of the players in the NFL are black, and yet we only have one black head coach.
Right. Right.
Sounds like we right back at the drawing board.
That's
Well,
it.
that last one with the Texans, it wasn't a real
Listen,
hire.
certain team. Well, here's the thing: certain teams, you bring in a coach, you know that they're on the hot seat as soon as they get hired. Lions, Texans, Browns. Like it's hard to. Certain teams are just hard to coach right now.
And
I think the Dolphins
the
are
Lions,
too.
the Lions haven't had a winning season since Caldwell
Previously.
left. So
Right. But in
That's
this,
true.
but the fact that there's the Rooney Rule that exists in the NFL, which means you're mandated to at least interview one black candidate, and that of 30 plus teams in the NFL, that none of them seem to be able to either hire the right black coach or keep the right black coach just doesn't make sense to me. You know,
Well, I mean,
especially
you
where
gotta
all,
think about it.
and again, we're going into the playoffs where most of the assistant coaches
all
Yeah.
Tampa Bay,
are black.
all Tampa
Yeah.
Bay assistants.
Talk about
Well,
defensive coordinators.
It's
offensive
not just
coordinators,
there.
stuff.
I'm sure that's on many teams.
No, but I mean
Well-
Tampa Bay whole assistant.
Yeah,
All them
they
coaches.
hold,
Yeah,
with the exception
yeah.
of the head coach, Tampa Bay's whole coaching staff basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
All
Right.
the head coaches.
I mean, but here's the other problem though too. Is like you got a guy like Eric Bieniemy who's with the Chiefs,
Yeah.
who is a heck of a coach, right? But I think the problem a guy like him might have is you don't want to leave a winning culture to take a job with a crappy organization.
And 100%, 100%. But what I'm saying is, even when you're changing the conditions, i.e., Brian Flores,
of course.
at a spot,
Yeah.
the fact that people can't recognize, they come up with all the excuses. Well, he had tension with the front office. Yeah, because the front office has been abysmal for the Dolphins for a long time.
Yeah.
And you finally have a coach that's changing the actual culture of the team. And now you're
Culture,
saying,
attitude,
you know,
and then found out supposedly he got in an argument with the quarterback, and I think that was it. They were like, you want power, and you're arguing with the quarterback, so that's good enough reason to get rid of you. But
right.
he'll find a job. He'll find a
Oh,
job.
yeah, absolutely.
Easy.
Definitely gonna
Easy.
find
He'll
out.
get picked up easy. He'll probably rotate into, unfortunately, one of these old sorry
job.
teams that are going to be in there, and that's. But he'll still bring that same energy to that space. So he may change the conditions at those spaces too, if they give him the power to do so.
Well, it's such a long road because what you do see or what you did see with the Dolphins, you saw them progressing. And I think that's the problem. And that's sometimes what you need. You need time to really build a culture, build a winning attitude, build upon what you've already built. And what happens is you get rid of that guy who was building that, and now you start right back all over again.
From scratch.
But didn't you say the problem was that he had a conflict with the quarterback?
I mean,
No,
their
that's
excuse.
that's the
their
story
excuse.
they made, that he
Hey,
yelled,
fans had
that
a
he
conflict
yelled
with
at
the
the
quarterback.
quarterback.
So that's
Because
gone.
First
when
of
you
all-
saw those other players on TV, they were heartbroken. They were not happy with this decision. So how could that support if the quarterback is having issues with him?
You won't
But
be
that's
there
the whole
after
You
next
thing.
year.
want to support the quarterback.
What I'm saying is, you show me a head coach that doesn't yell at their quarterback on occasion.
Right.
Like, guess what? Tom Brady is going to get yelled at too,
Yeah.
for if he's messing up too. Like, it doesn't. People, a coach is supposed to yell at the quarterback.
Look,
Right.
if the
the
quarterback
Dolphins are a
messes up.
developmental team anyway, and then when players go to their real team, they do good. So when he goes to his real team, my bad.
There you
Wow.
go.
Wow.
You telling the truth, Dana. Every
not-
player
he's not
that's
lying.
left the Dolphins has
Look.
actually succeeded.
Like Ryan Tannehill left.
And as a Steelers fan, we like to thank y'all for Minka Fitzpatrick because
Exactly. Crazy. That's a whole nother story. You're welcome. You're welcome, Dana.
who right on.
Quarterback has more
Quarterback.
power.
Marcus.
But look, everybody was trying to get rid of Tua anyway. So it's
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Wait, so is he there or he left?
Tua.
Flores,
No.
Tua.
He's
Tua.
still there.
That's true.
Mark
He was
Jackson.
still in the contract, but they're still trying to figure out if he's the quarterback of the future or not. So we'll see.
He's not.
Nah, they played the Jets 3 times in their 7-game winning streak, and then they were like, oh, when they played the real team.
I'm glad you said 3 times, Dana. Let's go.
They played the real team, and everybody moved the end zone because they got beat like 30-3. So it's like,
Well, I think, but Dana, I think that's what cost Flores his job that game.
but how? I mean,
Because I think prior to that, they had nothing to lose, right? They had nothing to lose. You go on a 7-8 game winning streak. The true test was when the game is on the line and now you got to play away. Can you handle that pressure? That
But
was
did he-
pressure.
but then he turned around and beat New England, and New England needed to win.
Right.
But at that point, they had no pressure. They was out of the playoffs at that point.
No, but the Dolphins out of the playoff for a while, so it really.
No, they weren't. That game they lost on the road was the game. If they won that game, they were going to be in playoff contention.
Yeah, but it was mathematically in contention. I mean, as a Dolphins fan, I've used the term mathematically for the last 30 years. I'm just saying, so I get it. But we're always
But I think that's the
mathematically.
game. I really think that's the game that cost him his job. I mean, I think had they made the playoffs, I think we'd have a different conversation. I think.
Oh yeah, of course.
Well,
Listen, they were trying to find a reason. The Dolphins got nervous. They were like, wait, we've had a black man at the helm for like.
Don Shula
They've done the same thing with black
Dan Marino
quarterbacks.
for the first 13 years of his career, and he didn't win nothing with him.
Oh wow, who knew? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
It's horrible.
Well, look, other
Arguably the
news
best quarterback in the NFL.
before we jump off, did you all hear about Maya Angelou? She
Yes.
has a quarter. I think that is so awesome.
Now, let me make sure I understand. Is she on the back of it or
The back? She's on
She
the
is
back.
not.
on the back, right?
It is George Washington on the front and Maya
The slave
Angelou
owner.
in the back.
Right.
Correct.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yes, and I just want to remind folks that we're still waiting on them Tubman 20s,
Yes.
by the way.
That's correct.
I didn't even know Maya was on the list. I thought we were still doing Tubman.
No, well, this what she's on is a series of female pioneers,
Yeah,
and it's
convertible
only
farms.
4 of them, and she's one of the 4.
And she's an AKA.
Yes.
Everybody
Yes,
says-
and tomorrow is
Is.
January the 15th.
It
It
is.
is.
Yes, it is.
Founders Day.
And what can you tell me what January the 15th is?
Let's let April jump
It's
in.
Martin Luther King's birthday. Yay!
Let's let
It is.
It's a mute white.
So, day 15. Yes, that is it tomorrow.
Okay. Dana, can you tell us what tomorrow is?
What's tomorrow, Dana?
Saturday. Duh.
I'm gonna call Inga.
I know good and well.
Saturday.
Y'all not on here acting like this.
Saturday.
Yes, he is.
Saturday,
Good well.
Linda.
I'm
We have
talking
four-
to the senator.
We have 4 women of AKA on this thing right now, and
No,
you
you
asked
not.
for me and Dana.
I already gave y'all.
No.
I gave y'all accolades when you asked for it. Then I asked for. I made one little request. Y'all get the hell
That
off.
was the pre-show.
No, you're not finna use me again, Belinda.
April, he wanted us to see we on command. You hear me,
Don't
April?
call her. Hey,
I'm not-
Babu,
I'm
don't
not-
call her either. Don't call her because she won't take it now. Okay?
Exactly. Yeah, I ain't got to worry about answers. She don't know my number, so yes.
Hey, Inga. Hey, Sarah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
look.
Jessica calling Inga as we
We need
speak.
Inga to handle Dana immediately.
Get it, Dana.
Jessica, this is what you. Jessica, you been doing this right now?
All you had to do was say it, Dana. That's it.
Look at Jessica's face.
Look at Dana's face. You see fear in that face? Because I do.
Look at Dana.
He's like, trying to save you.
All I
Say
can hear
it.
in you talking about what? What is he doing? What?
That's how we do it, Jessica.
I was trying to help you, Dana, but you don't want
What
help.
happened?
I love it.
You like to suffer.
What happened?
I'm a masochist.
He started looking
Big
for the
bird.
window.
I'm gonna give you one more time, Dana. What is tomorrow?
Dwight told you. Dwight,
Well, you know what?
Dwight explained to you.
This conversation is reminding me of, I think Dwight put this out too. Uno.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about,
Told you
it's
that
about to mess up the family.
and families are going to be fighting now. They
Exactly.
have the Target +2, wild swap hands, double skip, wild reverse.
That's just too much.
That's ridiculous. We ain't never gonna finish the game.
I think it's smart. I think it's great marketing.
Yeah.
Listen, the summer's gonna be bloody. That's all you need to know. All the family reunions and barbecues gonna be messed up now. It's gonna be
Make me want to go get a new deck.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I want to get a new deck now just to try it out. Just to try it out.
You better have some drinks with that because you're
I
gonna
don't
be there
think you
for a
need
while.
to drink.
No. What I'm saying is you're gonna be there for a while.
I'm thinking that the drinks are gonna escalate it.
Yeah, you gonna fight.
Yeah, you be like, okay,
it's
and
gonna
I
go.
don't know
It's
how
gonna
you
go
all
left
play.
quick.
So we called it out. We would be like, skip you, draw 2. Okay, go ahead and get your 2. Draw 4. Draw 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes. Oh, it's gonna be bad.
That is bad.
That game's
Bad.
racist.
Bad.
What happened?
How did we get
Because
there?
black folks know they can't play games like that. That's why. Be mad. Can't even go to bed looking at your wife because she done kicked you out 4 or 5 times and made you pull this and pull that. I
Because
know
she
my
done made
wife.
you draw 24.
Look,
This race
looking
got
at
black
you
folks
like,
angry.
look,
Stack them.
look, she looking at you like, no, you reverse. Having you to reverse.
Right.
You knew I was sitting right here beside you. Why did you put that reverse out?
Right.
You can get out, and I had already called Uno last hand too. I'm trying to get out.
Have y'all ever played culture tags?
We will now that I have got my gift. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I have I have that too. It's a great game.
Is it?
Yes,
Oh,
it
I
is.
have to
It
get
really is.
I
You know what
love
is?
games.
You know what's also great, Belinda? Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.
Thank
And they're
you.
celebrating 114 years. How about that?
Thank you.
Of,
Love that.
of
love
commitment to community and everything else. So
Yeah.
like it.
shout out to all the pink and grain on
Yeah.
Exactly.
all
What
the
Dwight
pink,
said.
all the pink and the
Good job,
grain.
Dwight.
Yes.
The
That's
paint
not the way I did that,
Grateful.
right? That's not the way I did
Way to
that.
go, Dwight.
I saw the clock in the
Set it
corner. so I
off.
wanted
Way to go, Dwight.
Thank you so much,
just-
Dwight.
I just want
Can I get
to
that, like a little clip of that so I can just play it over and over again?
Listen,
We
whatever
will.
you need.
There we go.
Go ahead and
I'll call you, Belinda, even though you won't know my number. So.
Number in here one day.
Send her a voice message.
She looking at her phone now. That's the funny part. She looking at
What?
Right, I ain't got that number. I don't even know
I
what
need
that
a
is.
senator one day. I
Don't
need
be
to have
now,
your
Belinda.
number.
Don't be looking at your phone now. You supposed to pick her up a week ago.
Call me last week, Dwight. What?
Yeah,
Hilarious.
call
I'm
Belinda.
gonna call you on J16 just so you can realize.
Yeah, I have things to call you on J16 too.
Right. All the way late.
I'm gonna need
Very.
y'all to be nice to each other.
I'm still waiting for Dana to acknowledge.
I wanted Dwight to
Next.
do it because he had all the specifics.
Dwight already did, Belinda.
There we go.
It's
You
not
have
the
the specifics
same.
too.
Dana is married to Inga.
That's
Don't
my
worry
brother.
about it, because we get ready to get off the show,
We
and
like a family. We want family.
she gonna get him. She
Look.
gonna get him.